Now, this next flow is a fun flow to do. It will challenge your balance and it will work with your deep front line in particular. Finding center on your feet. So maybe you want to walk on your feet a little bit, finding connection to the ground, and then come to stillness. Do you notice if your weight is maybe shifted on one foot more than on the other, or more to the front than onto the back? Does one knee feel more hyperextended than the other? Could this be because your pelvis is rotated? Is your pelvis in a centered position? Is it tilted forward more or shifted forward? Can you bring the pelvis into a position where you feel like you're floating within and with the pelvic bowl and you feel your tallest? Your spine is long and your shoulders are relaxed. We begin with the arm arc on your exhalation and inhale, arm circle. Arms stay in your peripheral vision, and as you bring your arms up, your rib cage also stays in a centered position. So try not to tilt the rib cage back as you bring your arms up. So inhale as you take the arms down, exhale as you move your arms up. We add on a relevé, a heel raise. Exhale, staying in the centered position of your pelvis, and inhale, lower down. Again, exhale. Inhale, arms to the side and down. We're adding on relevé, plie, the knees are tracking with your center toes, and your sacrum, the space between your shoulder blades and the back of your head are in one line, and then come back up as you exhale, inhale, lower down. Again, relevé, plie, you're on your toes, and come back up, relevé, and lower down. If you like, you can join me for a grand plie, relevé, sliding down your imaginary wall into a squatting position. And then with your exhalation, keep your pelvis centered. Try not to lean forward. You really need to engage your deep front line here, lifting through the front of the pelvis, and then lower the heels, lower the arms. And we're adding on. So heel raise, and you can do this with your heels down, double knee bend, and come onto your toes. It doesn't have to be much, maybe just a little bit. And now adding on, try to touch your index finger, your middle finger over your head, your ring finger, and your little finger. Excellent. And now lower the heels, lower the arms. Relevé. Grand plie or any plie of your choosing. Take the hands in front of your chest. And if you like, close your eyes or lower your gaze so you look down to the floor. If that's comfortable for you. Challenging again our balance. And then bring the heels down and lean forward. And just allow your head to drop. If your heels don't reach the ground, that's totally fine. Now just move yourself a little from side to side. You want to bring your pelvis into different angles here, shifting the sit bone back and closer to your heel again, and then away from your heel and closer. Now take your right arm, circle it across the floor and bring it alongside your ear into a little side bend in your squatting position. And then come back down. Do this with the other side. The hand circles alongside and moves across your face towards the ear. And then come back down again. And drop your head again, a nice opening of the superficial back line, especially in the upper portion, but also the deep front line in the pelvic floor region. If you think of now the pelvic floor is a little bit stretched. And then extend the legs, keep the knees bent, rest your belly on your thighs. Drop the head and then just bend one knee and then the other as if you would be walking, swinging the pelvis from side to side. And then slowly come to center, roll up, a slow rolling up into a standing position, and then come back into your releve, challenging the balance again. You can stay with the heels down again for our double knee bend, back up, and twice more. Double knee bend, keep the chin back as you double knee bend. So oftentimes people tend to bring the chin forward here. Keep the chin back and just make it a little movement. And then lower the heels, lower the arms. Excellent. I hope you enjoyed this. A little challenge for your balance and an activation for your deep front line.